so that it is at least 2 or 3 times stronger yet than what is possible now. And the reason is there are some applications like access to space, especially if we're going to Mars, where significant reduction of mass is very important because what you launch is hundreds of times heavier than what your actual payload is. So we're trying to reduce the mass of the payload. If we can get 2 to 3 times stronger than state-of-the-art material, it makes a mission to Mars possible. And that's why we say this is a disruptive technology.
And that is game-changing.
Yes.
You're watching NASA Edge.
An inside and outside look at all things NASA.
We are going to the moon to stay, and this is how.
Hey, you're watching NASA TV, on the air and online every day, on this planet and beyond.
Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
We are ready for the event. How do you hear me?
Houston ACR, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is Houston ACR. How do you hear me?
I've got you loud and clear. How me?
Got you loud and clear as well. Please stand by for opening remarks.
Hi, my name is Khalees Roberts. My question is, do you hear sounds in space?
We are inside of a spaceship that has air in it, and therefore we can hear. We need air to be able to hear it. It's for life on another planet. But we'll wait and see. It'll be a very exciting discovery.
Hi, my name is Diane, and my question is, do you stargaze in space?
We try to stargaze in space. We're very busy, and to look at the stars on the space station, because it's bright inside with the lights on, we have to go to a window and wait for a while for our eyes to adjust to the darkness. If we have enough time to do that, which might take about 5 minutes, then we can see some beautiful stars. It's probably see more stars than if you were to go outside of a city into a field somewhere on a cold winter night and look up on the cloudless sky and see millions and millions of stars. It looks a bit like that. The difference is that the stars don't twinkle. So it's very surprising when you look at them. There's no atmosphere for the starlight to come through. And the planets look like steady red-colored dots, which is quite surprising as well. So when we get a chance, we try to stargaze in space.
Hi, my name's Kaylin Njoku, and my question is, when did you learn how to play the guitar, and can you play in space?
I started playing the guitar when I was 17 years old, once I had gotten to college. And I do have a guitar here with me. I didn't bring it up. There's just one already up here. So I have had a chance to play just a little bit. There's not a lot of time to play guitar, but it's fun when I get a chance to play.
Hi, my name is Angela. My question is, what would you consider to be the most challenging adjustment you had to make to travel to space and to stay at the International Space Station?
So there are a lot of adjustments to make, not only leaving Earth, but then living in zero-G. The hardest part about leaving Earth, probably an adjustment you have to make, is saying goodbye to all your friends and family. The hardest part about going to the space
I think, I get goosebumps just thinking about actually.
Get adjusted to it. So just doing the day-to-day things, and on top of that, getting a lot of work done, as we do in the laboratory up here on the space station, putting that all together is quite challenging and quite an adjustment when we get to the space station.
Hi, my name is Cortez. My question is, since you orbit the Earth 16 times per day, how do you know what time to go to sleep and wake up?
Well, you might not be surprised to find out we go to sleep and wake up when the ground and mission controls around the Earth when they tell us to. So we've all decided to set our time at Greenwich Mean Time, which is about the time that London is in. And so we just set our clocks to that. And humans are pretty adaptable, so we're able to change our clock for wake up or going to sleep whenever we need to. So that's what we do. We wake up at Greenwich Mean Time at about 6 a.m. The ground tells us to, so our alarms go off then, and we get to work.
Hi, my name is Tyler, but you can call me Ty. My question is, how do you avoid collisions with moving objects in space?
Hi, Ty. There are a lot of really smart people with very powerful radars that are watching almost everything that's orbiting the Earth and tracking them for us. It's called the Space Surveillance Network. So what they're doing is tracking objects, and if they think an object is getting close to the space station, they have a lot of complex mathematical algorithms that say, hey, there's this chance. They put a number to it. There's this amount of chance this object is going to hit the space station. And so we've decided, and NASA management and others have decided that if the risk is getting to be a little bit too high, we might have to move the space station out of the way. Fortunately, as the object gets closer, we get a better idea if it really is going to hit the space station. And usually we don't have to move to get out of the way, but sometimes we do. But those powerful radars are very essential now in the modern space age for us to be able to stay up here safely in space.
Hello, my name is Royce Workman, and my question is, what is your daily schedule on the space station?
Hi, Royce. Every day is busy, and every day is different, and every 5 minutes sometimes is different. I've done about 15 totally different things today already. Usually we do what you would do on a day: wake up, brush our teeth, eat breakfast. We kind of do a little bit of homework, maybe read the news, but then we go to work, and we'll be working, I think, a total of about 14 hours a day. Includes exercising. We have to spend about 2.5 hours a day exercising. But we have our meals like you do on the ground, and at the end of the day, we have a little bit of time to talk and enjoy each other's company, but we're pretty tired, and so we go to bed at that point.
Hi, my name is Selah, and my question is, are you doing any research on how microbial life develops in space?
Hi, Selah. Yes, as a matter of fact, we do, and we're doing it right now. There's an experiment called biofilms, which we're trying to understand how these bacterial mats, or bacteria that all fit together in a flat plane that can grow on things, especially with water in them on the ground, can happen in space as well. We want to understand how that works because we'd like to protect the hardware and ourselves from this bacteria that grows. So it turns out, though, that cells grow differently in space because there's no gravity, and there's also radiation hitting them. And that's actually important for understanding how bacteria grow on the ground as well. So we've been discovering a lot of things because of this unique environment, high radiation, and unable to feel the effects of gravity. We've been able to learn quite a bit about how bacteria live and grow.
Hello, my name is Nadir Williams, and my question is, what projects are you currently working on while aboard the International Space Station?
Hi, Nadir. It's kind of hard to choose what to tell you about. I just last week was working on this combustion chamber. It's actually a big chamber that's protected from us, and we're protected from it, but that's where we can start fires, small fires, with a lot of cameras and sensors to totally understand how a fire forms in zero-G. And that's pretty important for understanding how fires propagate on the ground as well. And this is the only place we can remove the effects of gravity. I was involved in a skin study trying to figure out how skin ages. It seems like with all the radiation up here that we age maybe, and our skin ages probably faster than it does on the ground. So I had skin cells that I was working with and giving them food and letting them grow, and scientists on the ground are going to study those as well. I've done a lot of ultrasound experiments up here, and some of my favorite are the capillary flow experiments that we've done in the past to understand how fluid moves with under capillary force control, and that has a wide implications on space engines and even medical devices on Earth. But there's experiments going on all the time.
Hi, my name is King Demetrius, and my question for you today is, how do you work out in space with zero gravity?
Well, it's really important for us to stay in shape, keep our bones and muscles strong, because they would waste away since we don't feel the pressure of gravity. We have three main devices: a stationary bike. It looks like a stationary bike, except it doesn't have a seat because there's nothing to sit on. We have a treadmill. It's on the wall, actually, and that treadmill allows us to practice walking and continue to run and stay in shape that way. We have bungees that hold us down tight. Well, one of the best machines is our weightlifting machine, and that one uses vacuum pistons to push against us, kind of like if you were trying to open up a clamshell, pushing us together from both sides, and we have to hold it up. And we can get up to 600 pounds of pressure on that, so we can keep our spine and our legs and our core muscles strong.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey, and my question is how you get back to Earth.
Hi, Jeffrey. Just to my right here and on the side is a spaceship. It's a SpaceX Dragon capsule. That is how I'm going to get back to Earth. We're going so fast right now with a lot of energy, 17,500 miles an hour, and that spacecraft has an engine in it that will slow us down so Earth's gravity can pick us up and let us fall back down through the atmosphere. And then the atmosphere itself and the friction from that, because we hit it so fast, is going to slow us down the rest of the way until the parachutes can open and we'll land in the ocean.
Hi, my name is Jaden, and my question is, how do you maintain your mental health being away from your family?
That's a great question. We have lots of things here that are just wonderful. I can make a phone call to just about anyone that I want if I know their phone number. And so I talk to my wife and my daughter most every day. And I get a chance to have a video conference, much like we're having right now, with them once a week. And we have email as well, so we can stay in contact. And that's really important, so that even though I'm away, I can keep up with the news at home, the news of the family. And it really helps us to feel more connected to the Earth. I've never felt lonely up here because of all these things that we have. I might feel alone, but never lonely.
Hi, my name is Jessica. My question is, how do you get accepted into the astronaut program?
Well, you can get accepted probably by starting right now at the age that you are, by studying hard, taking care of your body, taking care of yourself, being involved in some sport, and joining clubs, being a part of a group of people, particularly in a leadership role where you have to make decisions, particularly decisions that have consequences. All those things are not easy to do. So it takes years and years and even decades to learn how to do them. When you get of the age and once you've had a degree, you have to have graduated from college, then you can apply for the astronaut office. It's a government form you fill out. But go ahead and apply. I think NASA would love to hear from you. And there's a several stage process after that. They do a physical, make sure you're healthy, and then you might have a chance to join the astronaut office.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.
Thank you to all participants. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communications.